Let us say this question is there. Okay. Text 1 and text 2. How do you do these questions? They are too long. Look at the question. And the options are also pretty large. Now, how to do this? It's quite daunting to read and go through it. So, what I suggest is read this part first. So, it says based on the whatever da da da, text 2 most likely respond to the conventional wisdom presented in text 1. So, which means they have already told us that this whole thing can be classified as conventional wisdom. And when this one is conventional wisdom, my guess is that this is some modern wisdom or some variation of conventional, right? So this one is a old school, this one is new school. Now, even without reading, in 10 seconds, I am able to know what is important, right? So I'm thinking in terms of this guy will say all this wisdom doesn't work. There is something new which works, right? Now, instead of reading one, what I'll do, I'll read two first so that I know how is he countering this information. Because the question is focusing me on text two. Okay, so this guy says in this book, these guys. Now, see, look at this. I'm not reading names and nothing. What he maintains that humans have always been socially flexible. So this guy says humans are flexible, alternately forming systems based on hierarchy and collective ones with decentralized leaders. So sometimes they are hierarchical, sometimes they are decentralized. So he's talking about systems like this. So people are flexible, they are not fixed, which means this guy will say people are fixed, right? Authors point to evidence of some years of something, social structures, this and that, also assembling into communities that include esteemed individuals. Okay, fine. So he has given some kind of. So basically, this guy says that people are and systems are flexible, right? I don't understand anything else, but I know this much that this guy is saying things are flexible. Now, when I read this guy says conventional wisdom systems evolved, beginning with hunter gatherers and all this. The shift to agriculture about this many years, population growth that led to emergence of groups with hierarchical structures. Now, I don't know whatever he said. I want to focus on in this that there are hierarchical structures. What do you mean by hierarchical structures? Where there is a well-defined hierarchy. I am the king, you are my subordinate. That's a hierarchy, right? Where the master is the master and the servant is the servant. There are no parallels. There. So now I understand what's going on, isn't it? Did I read the whole thing? No. What I did, I changed the sequence. I first read this. I figured this is important. In this also, I know that the word flexible is all that matters. And in this, the word hierarchical is all that matters. And rest of the things are like, okay, fine, around it. So like this, you can quickly read the gist. Now, when you do the options, again, see whether it is near it or not. So how will text to guy can it be A? Let's go like this. So how is text 2 most likely respond to this? By conceding means agreeing. I don't even want to read it now. He's saying, does he agree? No, he doesn't. So he gone. By disputing, maybe. By acknowledging, no. By challenging, so out of B and D, I know answer is one. He's either disputing or he's either challenging. Right? Now I'll read B. This is called as parallel comparison, right? Vertical comparison. How do we read generally? We read left to right, left to right, left to right. How am I reading? I'm reading top to bottom. I'm just reading two words and deciding whether I should read it further or not. Will this save your time? Right? So let's see. B. Disputing the idea that developments in social structures have followed a linear progression to distinct stages. Will he say it will follow linear progression? Disputing the idea development social structures have followed a linear. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's disputing this idea, right? That it's not linear. It is somewhat flexible. So B looks like a good choice. challenging the assumption that grouping of hunter-gatherers were among the earliest forms. I don't think see this to be near. B is my choice, isn't it? Do you do it like this, Adav? How do you go about these long questions? Were you approaching it like this?
Something similar to that, sir, actually. Like in like text one and text two, like yeah, I just like try to look at the main idea. Then like look at the answers a bit. Then like kind of like see
Let's
what I
do.
have and
Let's
like
practice this of the same type. Like, does this qualify for a long question? Next one, you have to read something and answer it. Let's do this one. Okay, question 10. Do it. Keep the answer to yourself, and let's see how you approach it. So read this part. Says it says main idea. Say ready when you are ready with your answer.
Ready?
yeah, ready, sir.
What is your answer?
I
I
put
think the answer
D.
is D.
Yeah,
D as in dog.
yeah, no.
Both of you are saying D. Yeah. See,
Yes.
I hope this helps you. But let's pull out some more long. Yeah, both of you are correct. Let's do this 12th one. Do you remember these questions? Is your memory helping you, or it's like you are approaching them like a
Mm,
new question altogether?
I don't think I remember these questions that well though, but I think if I like keep doing a few more, they may become familiar.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of using the right strategy the way you are doing right now. Okay, let's do this.
I think I got my answer, sir.
Okay, that was too fast. I have
Me
another
as
one.
well, sir.
Okay,
You honestly tell me?
what's your answer, sir?
I got D again.
I got C for this one.
Especially well liked by most of the Robert's friends. Okay, higher regard than any other person. So, let's look at both of them. Why did you say D, Adav?
Um, because I think like if you like actually read the entire like not I didn't read the entire text,
Yeah,
but like I looked a few here points there, and I think like in like the Hans and Pete whenever they like mention it, I think like
yeah,
you can see like a bit of like high regard.
yeah, but refused to notice them till he learned they were close to Thornton. So
Yeah,
Thornton seems to be the central character whom this Buck likes. So seems like he has got strong evidence there. Hey, hold on, there is some problem with my battery there. Yeah, now they're charged. Okay. And Buck has been especially well liked by most of Thornton's friends. It's not about friends, whether they like him or not, we don't know. Here's the evidence for C. Whether friends like him or like the dog or not, how do we know?
Wait, did we go over the answer for number 11, sir?
Oh, we were going through 12, sorry. You did 11?
Yeah, I did 11 on accident, yeah.
Okay, okay. So
But
it's
yeah,
fine.
I got number 12. I think I've like seen this one before in the
Yeah.
practice.
So I think that's the crux of it, that you do not go through the whole thing very thoroughly. Getting the basic idea is enough. first read the question, most directly support his hypothesis. So where is the hypothesis? Here is the hypothesis. Read the hypothesis first, then do the question. So it will save you a lot of reading, and your mind will be focused on what is important, because our mind, as I said, tries to solve every problem. So give your mind the problem it should be solved, isn't it? So that will make the whole thing easy to do. Right? Let's do this question as well. Let's see what is going on here. Go to the answer.
You're doing 13 right, sir? Or is it
Yeah,
14?
we're doing 14.
14. Alright.
Yeah, I think I got it, sir.
I think, yeah, sir, me too.
Okay, so what's your answer?
I got B.
Yeah, me as well. I think it's B.
That makes sense. Both of you are correct. Yes.
Okay, good.
So see, I think this works, and for most of these questions, you will get it. And even if you don't, you can just skip that, move on to the next one, and read only the important part. And yeah, of course, this practice helps. You have been practicing quite a lot, and I think you should definitely get most of these questions correct. Let's do 13 also. That's also a bit tricky. Yeah. I hope it's not too small.
I think I got the answer, sir.
Right?
Yeah, I guess I have one.
Your answers?
I got
It's
A
A,
for
right?
13. A.
That A?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. So see these long questions with data and with everything else you are doing so nicely. There's nothing bad about it. Yeah. Let's do this one also. This also looks quite long. Have we done this? No. Question 16.
I think I got an answer, sir.
Right?
Me as well, sir.
Is it that your memory is helping you? Or
No, this one, I mean, I looked at the first answer choice and I kind of like knew it was the right answer. And then
Yeah,
I
me too.
skimmed to the rest. Yeah, I skimmed to the rest and I was like, oh yeah, it's the right answer. I didn't really read the whole premise for this. I just read the claim.
Yeah, that's right. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. So A is the correct answer. You got it. Good. Let's do 15 now.
I think I might have an answer to this one. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think I got my answer for 15.
Okay, so we are looking for the larger number or a smaller number? That's the question.
The larger number, I'm pretty sure. Because it says whereas.
What's your answer?
I put C.
Yeah, I put C as well. Because we're matching iron with iron.
Yes, you got it. So that is fantastic. That is what I was pointing at. Most of the questions ask you to just figure out what is the main uh, thing to focus on, main idea to focus on. Just figure out that. That takes a little time, and once you are there, you answer. This is great. You guys are doing great. These are not the easiest of the questions. I'm selecting the difficult ones, and yeah, that's all. Let's do this one also. A lot of data and numbers and stuff.
I think I have an answer for this, sir.
Okay.
I think I got mine as well.
Father, what's your answer?
I put A for this one.
Yeah, I put A as well. Talking about broccoli.
Comparing grossly grown soil containing this and highly grossly grown soil. But with grossly, the problem is they are not even putting that mycorrhizal host. So the impact of this particular host is nullified for broccoli.
So is it not A?
Now,
Oh, oh no.
that's
Hmm.
that's a catch there, isn't it? Because they are saying there is an impact of mycorrhizal host, and it's
Yeah.
mycorrhizal host for broccoli. They have written no there in the table.
I thought it was like a surprise though, because like broccoli was not supposed to show any like positive effect, but wouldn't affect. That's why I thought it was A. I'll see.
Isn't it? What's the premise? I'm relying on my memory actually. So let me check the answer. So, but C looks better to me. Marigold grown in soil containing this plant have a much higher excellence mark than marigold grown in soil that is very good.
Yeah, that does make sense, like accurately as well. But surprised, like the word the student was surprised to discover made me think about A. If it just said the student discovered, I would have went with C, but I don't know.
So, yeah.
It surprised me like the student wasn't expecting it, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, you have a point there. Let me see. Which test is this? This test 4. What question number is this?
17, sir.
Yeah, you are right. 17 is A actually. I missed that surprise. That's good. Okay. So this is good. Did you also pay attention to surprised others?
Sorry, sir.
You also discovered that surprise thing was surprised to discover that.
Yeah, because like I usually like read the last sentence first sometimes. And this was one of the like if it's a graph, I'll read the last sentence first to like see the claim and hypothesis.
Let's do the 18th one.
I think I have an answer, sir.
Me as well. I put A for 18.
I also put A, sir.
This is good. I think, yeah, this is the approach to these questions that you focus on what is most important. And sometimes these words like student was surprised as you saw that changes the whole meaning. So that is great. I'll send you one set of maybe those questions, the hard ones, and we'll do that together now.